Setting, a sleek, crystalline research vessel drifts silently among a field of sparkling stars. Its outer hull refracts starlight into shifting patterns of blue and violet. And within, the walls glow with a soft, bioluminescent light. Holographic displays float in mid-air, projecting swirling data streams and cosmic maps, creating an atmosphere of quiet mystery. At the heart of this celestial lab stand two Zelian scientists. Chief Science Officer XYTH, whose calm, resonant voice carries centuries of wisdom, and Junior Researcher XYTH, whose excitement makes his crystalline form tremble with youthful energy. XYTH, calmly. Remember? XYTH. Our guiding rule is absolute, don't wake the humans. Their slumber is sacred. And our advanced technology must never disturb their rest. XYTH, voice trembling with excitement and awe. Yes, Chief. But look there. That ancient human colony ship. It has an antique charm, a relic from a time so different from our own. Its design is almost fascinating. XYTH gently activates a small, delicate probe. The probe detaches smoothly from the vessel, emitting a soft quantum glow. As it drifts toward the human ship, the holographic display shows ripples, spreading outward, like gentle waves across a cosmic pond. XYTH, raising an eyebrow. His tone measured yet curious. Just a routine scan. Nothing more. We observe. But we must not interfere. As the probe makes contact with the shimmering cryogenic field surrounding the human ship, an unexpected phenomenon occurs. The normally steady, ethereal glow of the cryo field flickers as if disturbed by an unseen force. Suddenly, alarms sound, a dissonant chorus that disrupts the vessel's serene silence. Setting, the atmosphere inside the research vessel shifts dramatically. The holographic displays, once calm and informative, now flash urgent red warnings. A chorus of beeps and pulsing lights fills the control room, each alert heightening the sense of impending disruption. XYTH, voice quivering with shock and controlled urgency. XYTH. What have you done? The probe must have activated something within their cryo system. Look at these readings, the energy surge is off the charts. XYTH, panicking, his voice cracking. I only meant to collect data. The probe's quantum signature has resonated with the cryogenic field, triggering a chain reaction we did not predict. On the holographic display, the ancient human ship's dormant systems begin to stir. Emergency signals flash in bold, pulsating patterns, resembling a heartbeat racing toward panic. Detailed readouts show energy levels skyrocketing, and the long dormant cryogenic pods start to shudder, their soft lights flickering as if awakening from a deep slumber. XYTH, urgently. Over the mounting alarms. We must alert High Command immediately. The human awakening is in progress. Their ship is coming back online. What if they begin to stir? The camera focuses on the display as data scrolls rapidly, readings of reactivated life support systems, rising temperatures, and faint, mysterious pulses emerging from within the cryo chambers. In that moment, the delicate balance between ancient human technology and advanced Zelian science is shattered by an act of unintended curiosity. XYTH and XYTH exchange a look filled with both dread and wonder, as the unknown unfolds before them in a cascade of mysterious signals and awakening energies. Setting, outside the research vessel. The cosmic void is suddenly filled with an imposing fleet of Zelian warships. Their crystalline hulls glimmer like frozen lightning in the starlight. forming a geometric containment pattern around the drifting human colony ship. Each warship pulses with a subtle inner glow, as if alive with ancient power. And their synchronized movements create ripples across the fabric of space. A massive holographic screen materializes at the forefront of the containment formation. On it looms the imposing figure of High Commander XYTH. Her deep, purple crystalline form radiates authority and a seething anger. Her eyes piercing through the void with a light that seems to burn with cosmic fury. High Commander XYTH, looming. Her voice echoing through the void. You absolute neutron stars. The humans were meant to sleep for another millennium. What have you done? The silence that follows is broken by the anxious murmur of Zelian crew members. Chief Science Officer XYTH. His usually steady tone now laced with sheepish remorse. Responds as he studies the pulsating signals emanating from the human vessel. XYTH, sheepishly. It was just a routine scan. Ma'am. A small probe. And now the ship is waking up. High Commander XYTH's expression hardens as she surveys the holographic data, a cascade of erratic energy spikes and awakening cryogenic systems. Her voice grows more exasperated, resonating with a blend of disbelief and urgency. High Commander XYTH, exasperated? We must try to put them back to sleep, if that is even possible. In the distance, the ancient human vessel begins to hum with a low, resonant vibration. The sound is otherworldly, a mixture of mechanical awakening and a deep, almost mournful song of resurgence. The Zelian crew exchanges worried glances, their crystalline forms flickering in the dim, pulsating light of the warships as they brace for the unfolding cosmic anomaly, setting deep within the corridors of the ancient human colony ship. The atmosphere is a blend of nostalgic decay and sudden revival. The passageways, once dark and silent, are lined with faded murals and panels of outdated technology that now stir to life. Gradually, soft, warm light begins to illuminate the corridors, each panel awakening one by one as if recalling a long-forgotten dream. Within a spacious chamber, a row of cryo-pods hums quietly, one by one. The frosted glass lids lift as the pods respond to the surge of energy. A group of humans stirs slowly, their movements tentative yet filled with a quiet determination. The scene is bathed in a surreal glow, a contrast between the vessel's warm, utilitarian design and the vibrant energy of renewed life. At the forefront, Sam, the human leader, emerges in a well-worn bathrobe and quirky bunny slippers. His face, etched with the soft lines of sleep and determination, bears the mark of one who has been in deep slumber for far too long. He rubs his eyes and approaches a control panel that suddenly springs to life with a series of cheerful beeps, its screen flickering as if greeting an old friend. Sam, yawning, with a mix of wonder and bemusement. Well? What do you know? I'm awake. And where's my coffee? A large display across the ship blares a bold, mysterious message in simple, glowing letters: emergency, humans awake. The message reverberates throughout the corridors as other crew members begin to rise, their murmurs filling the space with a sense of bewildered urgency. A crew member, still half lost in dreams, mutters in a groggy tone. Crew member, mumbling, who dares disturb our sleep? We were enjoying our nap. Sam's expression shifts from surprise to ironic amusement as he sips a steaming cup of coffee, its aroma cutting through the haze of sleep. His voice carries the wisdom of someone who has seen too much time pass by without change. Sam, with an ironic smile, his tone both light and curious. Let's get our bearings, And maybe find out what's happened to our pizza recipes. I'm starving. The scene lingers on the interplay between ancient human technology and the emergent life within it. The software of systems restarting. The gentle hum of revived engines. And the subtle interplay of light and shadow evoke a mystical sense of rebirth, a stirring in the depths of time. Where the forgotten dreams of a sleeping civilization now awaken to write a new chapter. Setting, in the cavernous docking bay of the human colony ship. Dim amber lights reveal walls marked by the passage of time and quiet memories of a forgotten era. The bay's aged metal contrasts sharply with the futuristic shimmer of the Zelian containment fleet hovering outside. Their crystalline hulls, cut like facets from a giant gem, refract the distant starlight into prismatic cascades across the bay's surface. A slender, elegant figure steps forward from the Zelian delegation. Ambassador Crystal. Her form aglow with a practiced, serene brilliance. Moves with measured grace. Every step is accompanied by a soft chime. As if the ship itself were whispering secrets. With a formal and polite tone that echoes with the authority of countless generations. She addresses the assembled humans. Ambassador Crystal, politely. Esteemed humans. We come on behalf of the Galactic Alliance. We sincerely apologize for disturbing your rest. Across the bay. Sam, still half asleep in his worn bathrobe and quirky bunny slippers, folds his arms. His eyes, reflecting both the remnants of sleep and a wry amusement, meet the crystalline gaze of Ambassador Crystal. His tone is dry and measured. A hint of irony playing at the corners of his mouth. Sam, dryly, apologize with a cup of strong coffee and maybe bring back our pizza recipes. And then we'll talk. For a moment. Time seems to pause. Humans and Zelians stare at one another amid an atmosphere thick with both confusion and amusement. The echo of ancient protocols and the absurdity of a thousand-year slumber fills the air. Ambassador Crystal's crystalline surface shimmers nervously as she responds. Ambassador Crystal, nervously, we did not expect your reaction. Our records said you were dormant. Sam chuckles, softly, shaking his head as he rubs the sleep from his eyes. His reply carries the gentle rebuke of a people who value their hard-won rest. Sam. Dormant? We weren't sleeping, we were taking a break. And we don't like being woken up without warning. In that moment, laughter and murmurs ripple through both groups like soft cosmic vibrations. The absurdity of the situation uniting them, in an unexpected, mystic camaraderie. Setting, inside a vast, echoing meeting hall aboard the human ship. Rows of humans gather under the gentle glow of reactivated ceiling panels. The hall is a tapestry of old-world charm mixed with the energy of revival, a place where time seems to stretch and yawn. The humans? Their eyes, still heavy with sleep yet burning with determination, fill the space with a quiet, resolute murmur, hovering in the air with cautious politeness. A delegation of Zelian representatives stands in a formation that mirrors the delicate precision of crystalline architecture. At the makeshift podium, a human speaker, bearing the evidence of centuries of sleep in the dark circles under his eyes, raises his voice in a tone that is both weary and incensed. His words cut through the murmurs like a clarion call. Human speaker. It took us centuries to get our sleep schedules right. Now you come in and wake us up, imagine the chaos. As his voice fades, the Zelian officers exchange uneasy glances. Their forms, composed of intricate crystalline structures, flicker in the ambient light, a visual echo of their mounting concern. In a hushed corner of the hall, Chief Science Officer XYTH leans toward Ambassador Crystal. his tone low and remorseful. "ZTH, quietly. We followed every protocol. But our probe disturbed them anyway." Ambassador Crystal's voice, imbued with sincere regret and an effort to bridge worlds, resonates softly among the gathered. Ambassador Crystal, apologetic. "We must make reparations. We can offer you control of several resort planets where you can chill until you're ready to sleep again." A ripple of amusement runs through the crowd. Sam, still clutching his warm cup of coffee, shakes his head with a smile that blends exasperation with light-hearted humor. His voice rises, friendly yet edged with the irony of a long awakening. "Sam, you think fancy pillows will fix this? How long does it take us to synchronize a nap? Anyway." Laughter and grumbles mingle in the hall, as the humans and Zelians, through dialogue and shared absurdity, begin to forge an unlikely understanding. The meeting hall, illuminated by soft, ambient light and alive with whispered debates, transforms into a space where ancient rules meet the spontaneity of awakened spirits, a town hall where the mystique of the cosmos and the simple truths of sleep collide in a strangely harmonious cadence. Setting, a bustling interspecies common room at the newly formed Galactic Community Center. The space is alive with energy, shimmering walls display swirling nebulae, and soft ambient lights dance across surfaces. Humans, clad in comfortable, casual attire, converse animatedly, while Zelians, usually pristine in their formal crystalline garb, now wear bright, clashing Hawaiian shirts that hint at a newfound, playful influence. In one corner, a young human enthusiast stands by an advanced coffee machine that puffs gentle plumes of steam into the air, blending with exotic scents from distant worlds. He gathers a group of wide-eyed Zelian youngsters around him, his hands animated as he demonstrates the art of making the perfect cup of coffee. Young Zelian, curious, eyes aglow. "Why is coffee so important?" The young human grins, his voice carrying both humor and earnest wisdom. Sam, grinning, "Because nothing wakes you up like it, and nothing soothes you like it either. It's our secret to surviving long naps and even longer space journeys." Across the room, in a dimly lit nook, a human with rolled-up sleeves and a confident smile leans over a table alongside a void crawler, a species once shrouded in fear. Between them lie futuristic gadgets and ancient cookbooks as they exchange recipes for quantum quesadillas and debate the intricate art of preparing vindaloo, a dish as dangerous as it is delicious. Void crawler, softly, with a measured tone, "This food is an acquired taste, but it makes the galaxy seem a little warmer." Their voices, laced with both culinary passion and gentle laughter, carry across the room, a testament to the rich tapestry of cultures coming together in a chaotic yet harmonious exchange. Setting, inside a grand hall aboard a massive space station, the seat of the Zelian High Council. Towering columns of pure crystal refract ambient light into ethereal patterns, while holographic displays flash interstellar news alongside snippets of human social media trends. The air is heavy with ancient tradition, yet tinged with the surreal absurdity of the present. At the center of the hall, High Commander XYTH stands resplendent in a deep, purple glow, her presence radiating authority and a touch of bemused exasperation. Her voice, both powerful and wry, fills the vast chamber. High Commander XYTH, firmly, "For millennia, we obeyed the rule, don't wake the humans. And now, after centuries of careful slumber, they are awake. Caffeinated? And complaining." A murmur ripples through the assembled council. One council member, XYTH, Shuffles nervously as data streams flicker around him. Zith, nervously. We thought they were dormant. Instead, they have reformed our galaxy. They have even organized what they call a town hall meeting. Ambassador Crystal steps forward. Her voice gentle and laced with regret as she tries to bridge the old order with the new reality. Ambassador Crystal, apologetically. They are teaching us to take breaks. To laugh. To relax. Perhaps our perfection was missing a little chaos. At that moment, a holographic bulletin materializes before the council. Humans propose universal Wi-Fi, casual Fridays, and galactic game nights. The message, bold and whimsical, hangs in the air like an omen of change. High Commander XYTH, muttering under her breath. It is as if we awakened cosmic teenagers. The council erupts into low, uncertain murmurs. In this grand hall of tradition and order, the cosmic balance tilts as the energy of awakened humans and their unconventional ways begins to reshape an entire galaxy, challenging millennia-old protocols with a burst of refreshing chaos. Setting, an expansive open space arena, where vibrant nebulae bathe the scene in shifting hues of magenta, teal, and indigo. The arena's floor shimmers like stardust, and gentle cosmic winds carry the distant echoes of galactic symphonies. Species from across the universe gather for a galactic games night. Here, a modified game of universal Monopoly unfolds. Solar systems serve as properties, and each move on the board sends ripples through the cosmic fabric. In one corner, a karaoke contest erupts with voices blending into an otherworldly melody, as planets and stars seem to pulse in time with the performers. Amid this playful chaos, Sam, now fully awake and confidently leading his people, stands at the helm of the human team. His eyes twinkle with mischief as he addresses the crowd with a booming laugh that cuts through the cosmic din. Sam, laughing. Who knew that interstellar diplomacy could be settled over a game of universal Monopoly? And if you land on my planet pizza, you must pay extra in toppings. Nearby, a Zelian officer, usually the epitome of rigid formality, has embraced the human touch. Dressed in a brightly patterned Hawaiian shirt draped awkwardly over his crystalline body, he attempts a jovial laugh that echoes like chimes in a gentle breeze. ZTH, chuckling. We have learned more about life from your chaos than we did from millennia of order. Across the arena, young aliens and humans mingle freely. They exchange quirky jokes, awkward dance steps, and even share secrets about the art of a perfect nap. The gentle disorder of the games and the spontaneous bursts of laughter reveal a profound truth. Sometimes, a little chaos unites worlds in ways meticulous order never could. Setting, within the grand hall of the Galactic Council, the atmosphere has transformed dramatically. What was once a formal, intimidating chamber is now a cozy lounge filled with soft lighting, comfortable bean bags, and an abundance of snacks that glimmer invitingly under ambient starlight. The air is warm and relaxed, a welcome contrast to the once rigid protocols of old. At a reimagined podium, set in the center of the room, High Commander XYTH stands alongside Sam. The Grand Hall, now filled with representatives of countless species engaged in light-hearted chatter and shared laughter, hums with a newfound energy. High Commander XYTH, softening, with a reflective tone. After all these events, we have learned an unexpected truth. We did not disturb a dangerous species, we awoke a people who know how to dream, even when awake. Sam, his smile gentle and his hand firmly clutching a warm cup of coffee, nods in agreement. His tone carries both humor and wisdom. as though he's been awake long enough to appreciate the absurdities of the universe. Sam, smiling. Sometimes. Everyone needs a good nap. We just wanted a break to catch up on the universe. And maybe a few pizzas. Laughter ripples through the room. In that moment, Ambassador Crystal steps forward, her crystalline features now softened. Her voice less formal and filled with genuine hope. Ambassador Crystal, let this be the beginning of a new galactic era, one of understanding, humor, and, yes, proper naptime protocols. A brilliant holographic message then unfurls across the cosmos. Its text glowing against the starry backdrop. The universe's greatest rule, sometimes. Waking up is the first step to dreaming better. As the representatives begin to disperse, many returning to their cozy quarters, for another well-planned nap. Zelian, and other species wave farewell. In the gentle murmur of the departing crowd, one senses that the fabric of the universe has been subtly, yet irrevocably, transformed by the simple act of awakening.